Hello, I'm Thomas Hampson, and I'm singing the Count in the new production of Deutsche Grammophons Le Nozze di Figaro.
Hi, I'm Luca Pisaroni and I'm singing Figaro.
I think Mozart's operas are eternal, first and foremost, because of their beauty of music. Second of all, because of their believability. Even when he's in the world of mythology, it's still this immediate, real human being association of music and word in Mozart's particularly special, beautiful musical language that I think intrigues people. In fact, it's so beautiful and so accessible that sometimes the incredible complexities that intrigue us as musicians and the incredible foresight that he had in his composing, especially in the later pieces, especially in the Da Ponte operas, and specifically the Nozze di Figaro, how he was controlling recitative to accompanied recitative to ensembles. This is a kind of engineering that makes musicians completely, gaga. It's just amazing what this man was doing, so far ahead of his time and so completely unique in his time. But I think people, like I said, I think it's mainly the beauty of the music and the complete believability of any particular person that you are experiencing singing or on stage.
I've done a lot of crazy production.
Have you really?
Oh, really, a lot. I think the craziest I've ever done probably it would be the Martale production in Paris.
Yeah.
It's really because I have to say I have an idea about who Figaro was or is and I got to this production and I had to erase everything that I thought about the character and trying to look at it in a completely different angle. That has been, and especially the recitative played with different instruments, that has been probably the most challenging production.
I haven't done Le Nozze di Figaro on stage for several years, and maybe even quit singing Le Nozze di Figaro on stage for two reasons. One, other repertoire was coming in and there were so many things to do and other people could sing it, so forth and so on. One wants to expand their repertoire. It was nothing, but also people were starting to experiment with what quote unquote perhaps Figaro means, and a lot of productions were starting where I wasn't comfortable, so I just didn't want to do that. I think Figaro is the jewel of Mozart repertoire. I think it's the most perfect of his opera in his time and his genre. And I'm not sure that trying to turn that dial in too many different directions or reread the piece ever brings us closer to an essence of who Mozart is. Other pieces I think can take it, but I'm not convinced that the Nozze di Figaro can. So I've been probably, of all the pieces of Mozart, more conservative to productions in that sense.
And that's why I think the recording it was so exciting for us because there was no quote-unquote distraction from the production, and we could focus on the on the recital and on the music and trying to act it in the way that we all feel about the piece.
I mean, a lot of people like to talk about concertante opera as the answer to productions they don't like, and I don't think that's completely fair, because Luke and I are both extremely versatile and extremely anxious and willing to do new kinds of things on stage and try different aspects. So concertante doesn't mean, oh, the hell with producers and get us out of the way. But having said that, there is in a concert performance the essential thrust is exactly what you're saying in exactly the musical context. And I think no matter what we do on stage, we should never lose the hook to that very core of why the piece was written. So I think concert operas for people who are a lot on stage like Luca and I can be a kind of cleaning process. And I think that's very healthy, and I enjoyed that very much. I loved coming back. I hadn't sung a note of Le Nozze di Figaro for over 20 years, I have to be honest, other than the opera. So to come back, and what surprised me is that it was all there. I just remembered it like yesterday. It was fantastic, great fun.